Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 13 of Christy's from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. We're inching towards the midway point, my friends, and today's sketch is by my lovely friend Shannon Allure from She's Crafty here on YouTube, and She's Crafty20 over on Instagram. So I will of course have her linked down below, as well as the 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group, and of course the playlist where you can find all of the videos that are being created for this fun 12th series. So today I have another share for you, and it is the third layout that I've created with the Feeling Groovy Mercy Tiara kit. And my friends, this kit is going to just keep on going because this is my third layout. I have in here 8 full sheets of paper yet, and I only got the main kit, and tons of embellishments and scraps. So I figure I will get another 5 or 6 layouts out of this, which makes it very, very cost effective, because that would mean that I'm going to get like 8 or 9 layouts out of this, which I think is lovely. Now, as I said, it's another share today, and I was wondering why, because my 3 layouts with this gorgeous kit have been shares, as opposed to coming on and doing sort of my, do the intro, then go away and do a little bit and come back and do some in real time with you. And I think part of that is the ease of working with kits when I'm tired, because I realize that I have done these 3 layouts sort of in the evenings after work when I'm a little bit more tired, but I like to get into my scrap space to get some scrapping done and sort of remove the day, if I could say it that way, and get things done. And working with a kit makes that so easy. I had forgotten how much I enjoyed working with kits. I enjoy making my own and working with them for sure, but having a kit is lovely. And I subscribed to Scraptastic way back in the day for, I think maybe probably 3 years until they stopped making kits. Then I had another kit club for a little while, but it's been 3 years or so, or maybe even a little bit more, at least 2.5 years since I've had any kind of kit. So I'm really thinking of continuing with these kits, and I think I just might do that. I might get the next one, then I might take a little bit of a break to get through the spending freeze, and then get these kits on a regular basis because I love them. So again, let's look at the lovely sketch that Shannon did for us today. And here is my layout. So it's another little Chopin layout. And just because I love the colors of the kit with Chopin photos. I just do. So I went in, I got one of my Bella Boulevard besties, gutted it, and then put my whipped cream cardstock from the Cardstock Warehouse. I'm having trouble finding it right now, which my goodness me, has got me quite worried, my friends, because I absolutely love this cardstock. It is the perfect off-white or cream color. It's not there's not too much brown in it. It's not too bright. It's just the perfect. So I hope I can find it soon. Got that down, outlined with Stampin' Up! Soft Suede, the marker, and then of course did some inking of all of my papers to get a little bit of contrast and added interest and sort of make all of these papers go together. So all of these were scraps from the first 2 layouts that I created, and I still have a fair amount left, except maybe, I think this paper I cut into, yes, the Jen Hatfield Retro Rainbow I cut into for this layout. So I got my photo. I have 1 photo instead of 2, but my photo is maybe a little bit wider than Shannon has. What I would think is 2 3x4s, and mine is sort of 4 by 4 1/4 maybe. So, but I'm following exactly the same design. So I got some strips of paper down here. As I said, I've inked them all, arranged them exactly the way Shannon had them, got that down here, and the papers over in this upper corner. And you know how I love my filled corners, my friends. So I used the same papers, but only 3 of them. So this one, and this paper now has made its appearance on all 3 layouts, and I think it's done and gone now, my friends, but it was definitely one of my favorite papers in the kit. Then I proceeded to die cut and punch some hearts in all sorts of different sizes. I've got some here with some stitched hearts. These are from Lawn Fawn. And this one here, I actually sort of did a little one that where I put this heart inside so that I could have a little bit of a hollow here for some added interest and something a little bit different. I used one of my punches for this heart and for these little tiny ones. These are my punches. I inked all of the hearts and then proceeded to sort of put them down here on the right-hand side, pretty much in the area that Shannon had. I have different sizes. Hers seem to be more the same size. She comes maybe over a little bit more into the middle than I have, but then I wanted to get another little cluster over here so I could have a little bit of a diagonal feel as well. I popped some of the hearts up on foam and others flat to the page. So these 2 large ones are flat to the page, whereas the punched ones here are raised on foam, as is this stitched one. This one is raised up, and therefore so is this one. We have some raised ones up here as well. And then all of these little tiny ones are flat to the page. And I got all of that down. Now, this is just a lovely little everyday layout from our last month together. As you know, I was able and very, very thankful that although I had to make that very, very difficult decision, it wasn't an emergency. Well, it was urgent, but not an emergency, and therefore I had a few weeks or a couple of weeks with my boy. So, and this is just a little story of this cushion. I bought new cushions for the chair sort of in my scrap space. I spend a lot of time there. If you know, you've probably heard me talk about this before. I am very lucky in that my apartment, I have basically taken what would be the living room and turned it into my scrap space, and it's got big terrace, like windows in it, and it is sort of the brightest room of the house, and therefore I spend a lot of time here. I've got my computer here. I've got a big monitor so that I can be, you know, doing some reading and watching. So I spend a lot of time here, and my sort of living room den library area is in the spare bedroom. And I'm very lucky that the 2 bedrooms that I have here are quite large, and the rest of the apartment is very much an open concept. So back to this. So I have a round glass table with 2 chairs, and I got these cushions earlier in the year, or even maybe towards the end of last year, and Chopin poo-pooed them. He sort of snubbed these cushions. He really did not like them, so he would either sit on me or on another wicker chair that I had in the back of my chair, like this, and he would spend his time there. But in the last month that we had together, he adopted the chair. So he would come and sit on me, spend some time sitting on me, and then he would hop over to this chair. So I wanted to get that in the book, that he made peace. He made peace with that cushion, and that made me very, very happy that he enjoyed being in the chair next to me as well as on my lap for those last couple of weeks. So there you go, my friends. That is, I love it. And then I just went back and got some of my glimmer mist because I wanted to get a little bit of splattering in there. Shannon loves splattering, and she does a lot of splattering on her layouts. So I wanted, as a little bit of a nod to her, I wanted to do that and get that on my layout. It's a fun, fun sketch, my friends. If you haven't given it a try, do so. This kit, oh, and Shannon, by the way, is on the design team, is on the Mercy Tiara Kits design team. So make sure you go on and see what she did with that, with her kit. And I will have, as well as, of course, Shannon down below, the playlist, the 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group. I will, of course, also have all of the details for, so I'll have the Mercy Tiara Kits website and Facebook group down below as well. And there you go, my friends, day 13 in the books. And thank you so much for being here with me. And I will see you back here very, very soon. Bye for now, my friends.